That's so far away. Why y'all got me in the middle?
That's what you get for being last.
Last person comes.
You're not first, you're last.
You snooze, you lose, man.
Lord, let's get Jackie my iPad.
I might have it set on something.
Hey, everybody.
I might have it on child lock or something. There, they're telling. If somebody don't come in, we'll have to.
Yes, this is waiting on you.
Somebody's coming in. To be sure.
There it goes. It got you.
Yeah, make sure you turn the volume down. It'll echo back and forward. Yeah.
There we go.
Watch live now, Gerald Farms. Lord, who's
What's
watching?
going on, everybody? I see a comment. Just a minute. We'll have an iPad over here close enough to where we can read them.
Got Rocky Run, Angus
Rocky
Ranch.
Run, Angus Ranch. How's it going?
How's everybody doing tonight? All right, y'all. Now I can see the comments. If
Somebody get out of the camera.
it's amazing.
Hey.
It's amazing what I saw on one of these shows.
Especially dealing with people like me.
Hey, Rocky Run, you doing all right tonight, buddy? We had a.
Hurry up.
It just crashed or something. Good extra people that we haven't met yet. I think it's is it buffering or something, y'all?
Yeah, it is on my phone.
Hey, Mr. Steve, I'll try. If it is, I'll shut it down and go on my cell service. Mr. Steve's in here. Hey, Ward Jones.
Ward, good day, mate.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. How's it going, man? Oh, shoot.
Should have some interesting videos coming up for y'all. Give me just a minute to see what we can do with this service, and I don't know how I'm gonna have to check my phone.
It seems to be working, man.
Hey, John Hancock, maybe it'll keep working. I tell you what,
You just had problems with it every time Brian got in front of it.
it might be Brian walking by.
That,
Canceling
that,
your
that,
internet
that
service.
magnetic personality or
Got something going on. But we should have some decent videos coming up from the Sun Belt. Long as the GoPro worked and everything recorded like it was supposed to. Was any of y'all in town for the expo? Hey, Clint. Your daddy didn't sell the car yet, did he? He told me he was going to get a for sale sign when we left.
Uh-oh. He's selling, huh? I'm coming back.
Yeah, that's what Mr. David said. He was going to put a for sale sign on the car that we left at his house. What was you doing in that tractor earlier, Clint? I saw something on Facebook a while ago when we was driving about something you was riding in the tractor. I didn't get to see what you was doing. Y'all, this is Mr. Tony from Walsh Farms sitting to my left. He's been our host and provided us a place to stay and showed us around his farm and got to hang out with him digging some peanuts yesterday afternoon and last night.
and you have to make sure you tune in to watch that video. we'll go ahead and throw the teaser out there to.
Yeah, Brian should have a real good video coming up on that. As long as, like I said, as long as his footage is everything saved like it was supposed to. Here inland, Spring Coastal. Thought you spotted me in Justin Rhodes' video. Well, I'm trying to think, who is Justin Rhodes? That name is very familiar.
It's not John Hancock.
You can't hear me good. Let me try to bring my phone a little bit closer. All right. Can you hear me any better now?
Trying to do something. Jackie's got an iPad.
I got your iPad, but I'm still trying to read it on my phone. That's better now, good deal.
I like this. I get to hide behind the comments. People don't get to see me.
Homesteader.
Getting behind the camera.
All them people see you. You gotta get away from the phone. Oh, Brian, you get buffers every time you get it there. Get away from there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's still plating his head or something.
Yeah. I had your name.
Sorry. You want me to sit at your table.
I had your name in the description, so if you don't get in here, that's gonna be clickbait.
I've been in there several times. I'm here. I'm working on something.
Hey Ted, what's going on, buddy?
Project right now. If this thing would hurry the heck up, about to just quit.
Yes, Ted, man, it was amazing the amount of equipment that they had at this expo. And the sign, I mean, huge. What's that chrome cutter? Big M? Man, that Big M is a huge machine in person.
I don't know how you'd move that thing down the road without tearing down power lines.
It folds up.
No, but I'm talking about the cab looked like it was
so high.
13 feet 6 inches high.
I won't never have to worry about moving it because I got to figure out how to pay for it first. If I can figure out how to pay for it, I can figure out how to move it. Hey Scott, we were just talking about you a while ago, Scott, before we went live. The weather's pretty good. We did sprinkle on us a time or two today, but not even really enough to use the umbrella. Mr. Tony let me borrow your umbrella, and he decided to leave an hour or so before us, and he took my umbrella with him, and then it started raining. But I took Brian's.
Well, the rain's not going to mess your hair up.
Oh, you should have seen it just started sprinkling and Jackie was melting.
I didn't want to
see your umbrella. I ain't getting wet.
I didn't want to float off.
I'm just by myself, no umbrella. Jackie stole it.
When it's an hour or two ride, you don't want to ride wet. So I made sure I got your umbrella. If y'all guys would shoot us a thumbs up. We didn't buy nothing. I got a few little surprises for the channel. I'll probably announce that maybe on the next video or Sunday on the live stream. We got something that's going to be pretty neat that we're going to try to give away.
Do it now.
Brian, you hush. You run your channel how you want to run your channel. I run my channel how I want to run my
I'm
channel.
working on it, right?
I got
Tell him it's a long walk home, isn't it?
He can Google or Uber. Think Uber comes this far?
What is he making, a white Russian? I don't know what he's mixing over there. That's why your nose was itching. Yeah, me and Mr. Tony was speaking about you a while ago. How y'all live so close to me, but I can't never seem to get hooked up with y'all. Mr. Tony, you gotta talk. You got a YouTube channel now. You can't be so quiet.
Well, I thought maybe you'd give me an intro into that or a segue into that or something.
No.
Okay.
He's not good at that.
He's not good at that.
I don't stage stuff. It's
Okay.
just natural.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
All natural.
Brian, you come over here and
Yeah.
talk to these people and work on your phone.
There.
I'm pretty sure it was raining at home today. I talked to my wife a couple times,
Oh, that's horrible.
and it was raining. So I'm very glad that we decided to come to Georgia to the expo. I'm trying to wait on Brian, y'all.
Y'all, why are y'all waiting on
Because
me?
you're still getting our attention over there, whatever
He's
you're doing.
He's snapping pictures and trying to take selfies in the background of
That's
us.
right. I'm trying to take selfies of this live stream.
I think he's trying to go live too. Don't you crash this internet, boy. He started it one way, then tried to turn his phone. You can't do that.
Yep, he's live.
You work a lot.
How can we watch 2 live streams?
I don't know, but I gotta end this one anyways, because the orientation's locked and it's gonna be like this.
In landscape mode
Yeah.
or portrait
I don't have to
mode.
delete
Yeah.
it.
Mr. Tony, Scott
Steve
said,
came
hey,
Yep.
huh?
Steve came in.
Steve come in that
I
fast?
had to end it. I was just messing, but I was actually gonna try to do them both at the same time.
Yeah, the middle seat's for Brian. That's where he's supposed to be at.
Hold on.
People's
okay.
asking.
I
told you they
I'll
gonna-
just y'all can watch me look at my phone.
They gonna
Up here. Steve, I seen you just a second ago. I'm fixing it. Hold on. We're gonna steal Jackie's thunder.
there ain't nobody in here. Who you gonna steal?
What do you mean? You got 11 people watching. I'll steal your thunder. You're gonna have 6 left.
No, this is
Gonna start declining now that Brian sit down.
Oh, this is way behind. There we
What?
go.
I was wondering why it was so far behind.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, Mr. David. You doing all right
Did
today,
that
bro?
come steal Jackie's car yet? I've been waiting. I ain't got a phone call.
How'd the peanuts turn out?
Our peanuts are actually turning out pretty good. We're equal with what the state average is for dry land. We actually had a UGA test plot last Saturday that they came and picked, and was proud of the test plot. Just think of what you could do on irrigated, but pivots are expensive in this neck of the woods. You have to really calculate that return on investment to see if you can get your money back.
Now, are most of y'all's pivots run off a deep well?
Deep well.
Okay, they're not pumped out of pond. Okay.
I mean, there's some around here, don't just ours are all off deep well.
That land where we was at, where y'all was digging peanuts, that looks real sandy soil.
It is. I mean, most of ours, well, on this half of the county is sandy soil. Like I was telling you, where John's actual land is at, it's swampland.
Okay.
So you don't have to have pivots down there. It's
Hey,
naturally wet all the time.
What's happening, Ag Wild? Ted. Or what's salted, Ted? The peanuts? That's what I said. They asked if I want some, and I was like, I only eat salted peanuts. They're not salted, Ted.
Yeah. Not
They're
yet.
salted with sand.
Yeah.
We salt them when we boil them.
Ranch
Yeah.
flavored.
I did share with them one of the state flowers last night, though.
What was that? The
The
sand
sand
spur?
Oh man, y'all.
I was covered in sand
We
spurs.
welcome to South Georgia with sand spurs all over the britches.
Man, I told him we would have had. I'd have had a heart attack if I seen sand spurs like that around one of my hay fields. Sand spurs everywhere. Brian, you can't even post a live. You don't think you're gonna steal something?
Again.
Y'all, I apologize for even putting SLC's name in this live.
Y'all shouldn't have. I told you. Told you.
He's
What fun we'd have if we were drinking. Man, got the top of my head in that. Let's try this again.
kudzu. I think I asked y'all before about the witchweed. Any of y'all ever heard of witchweed in y'all's farmland?
What is witch
Brian,
weed? I've never heard of it.
See, you've never heard of it. I don't think a lot of people's heard of witchweed.
I've never heard of it, but we do have kudzu.
Oh, kudzu, you can't get rid of that stuff.
No,
It's-
sir.
It's tough.
No, sir, Mr. Scott. They're not going to follow me home. I'm stopping at Mr. David's house and get my car on the way home. I'm going to make sure I beat my clothes off at Clinton, Mr. David's.
You've done threatened to send them to my house multiple times.
If you don't act right, I know Mr. Tony's got them, and I'll get him to ship them. You've heard of it, but not seen. Right, you got to get behind that camera, boy. You make it buff.
Grill out. Cooking some steaks, Jay.
We need a 360 view where they can just see.
See everything. Y'all, Brian is back there piffering around behind the camera. Now he's got his up.
Told him,
He's
I'm still
running right
thunder.
now. There's some at that gate.
Oh, I don't know if they'll be able to hear me way back there. I think we're a little far away.
Yeah, he's he's dragging everything around in somebody else's garage.
I make myself at home. When people invite you, that's what you do. I'll get the lawnmower out there to cut some grass. What's he need to do?
Now Brian has got a live going too, y'all.
We'll see what happens.
We ain't competition, Brian.
I'm
You're bad
I'm
as
not
you're bad as a
competitive.
teenager.
I have different following than you.
Blokes.
We are not, Wark. I don't know why we're not, but we should be.
Mine's coffee.
Beezer.
If you see
Hey,
me
Ben.
drinking, mine's coffee.
You doing all right today, Ben? We went to the Sun Belt Ag Expo in Georgia today and got to meet several YouTubers that we've never had the opportunity to meet, and had a real good time, and look forward to sharing some videos from the
Why are you
live.
pointing at me?
I was just showing you it was buffering.
Oh,
I was just showing you it was buffering.
why is it because I'm sitting here?
It must be every time you get
Y'all
close.
said every time I get near the camera, it starts buffering. Maybe that's what's wrong with my lives all the time.
Hey y'all, if y'all want mine and Brian's, come off of his, because he's only got 10 people. So
Huh?
don't overload his
Do
channel.
I got 10?
Yeah, don't
I
overload
got
it.
people commenting. Nobody on your channel has a
Scott.
blue wrench. See, they like me better. If you give out blue wrenches, Jackie, you get more
Scott
people.
and Scott's over there. And I seen Ted comment on yours. Mine's buffering.
See, the iPhone 10 is much better than Jackie's 10 Plus. And that's why it doesn't buffer on my end, yet it does on Jackie's.
Are you on his Wi-Fi or your cell phone?
Cell phone.
There's no way to change mine to my cell phone while it's going, is there?
I have no idea, but I don't think it's that.
What you think it is?
I just think
Just
they
my
randomly
channel.
buffer. I really do. I don't think it's really, because now it's not buffering on there.
Right.
Where's the beers? Ben, we are waiting on you to bring the beers.
I wish I had some right now.
You couldn't hear anything off of mine? I'm probably too far away.
Your channel.
Don't tell him that. He'll get up and go move
Yeah,
it
don't
again.
get him if every time he
Well, I'm
moves.
about to get up and move it again. You just have to buffer. Guys,
Poor Tony.
we got 2 live streams going, so there's 2 phones. We got SLC Farms Live and we got Gerald Farms Live. So if y'all are wondering or can't hear, switch over to the other channel and you'll be able to see and hear what's going on. We're here with Mr. Tony Walsh, Welsh Farms, and he's opened up his home to us to come down here and stay. Beautiful home, beautiful hospitality, home cooked meal like no other when we pulled in last night. And Tony, I want to say thank you for
No problem. I appreciate
allowing
y'all
us
coming
to-
down. It's been an enjoyable
Okay.
2 days.
Yeah,
Good
I've had a great time. I can't speak for these other guys, but it has been an awesome trip. We've got to stop by multiple YouTubers' homes, saw multiple ones at the show, and got some really good footage. I think we all did, and really look forward to putting it together for you guys.
I think it'll.
Each of your highlights for the day. It was an equipment showcase. I would say my biggest highlight of the day was meeting Cotton Top 3. I really got a lot of good conversation with Cotton Top, and I can't speak for these guys, but I really enjoyed it. I was kind of knocking one off my bucket list of people I'd like to meet, and it was great to have good conversation with Cotton Top.
Probably meet Bagwell Farms was high on my list. I mean, getting to meet him in person. I think he has a nice channel also, and had a lot of fun, and would never think that I could come somewhere like this and be out and people would recognize me and come up to me from doing YouTube videos. that's amazing. I never would expect or thought it would get to that point.
Now, Scott, how are you watching both of your lives?
He likes mine better.
Lots of static on my feed. Static in the sound or static like buffering wise?
Lots of theft around there. Clint put my car in the Connex box.
Okay. I was worried about it. It looked like a bad area, Mr. David. I don't see how you keep them hay bales in the open. People usually don't come in and load them up on their truck at night. It's the sound. Okay. I'm gonna move a little closer. Just because I might have some people on here that's...
I'll just back up and answer the one about
Brian, 6180. What's up? Barry Hanson, how's it going? Josh Wellner.
Lord of mercy. It's like
I think y'all can hear me now. Hey, Mom, Linda Saunders, how's it going?
I believe they can hear you, Brian.
Y'all can hear me now? Good.
I can hear you good.
Well,
You
we
sit on
don't
the
care
table.
about you. I'm going to sit it on right here on the
Yeah.
table. Maybe it'll be able to see us.
you don't put it so much on me.
Right.
Well, put it all on Jackie.
All right.
He's-
Mr. Tony was going to tell us about his.
Yeah, I was
trip.
going to say really my highlight, because I go to the expo every other year or so, was really just spending time with two YouTubers since I'm new to YouTubing, but really just spending time with people that you see on your phone or your computer and really getting to know you.
I think we have a great, I mean, it's nice being able to hang out with other farmers. Even though there's other farmers in my community and maybe these guys might be a little different than me, it's a different relationship. And that's the biggest thing I've took from all of this is the friendships that I've made through YouTube. So, good, MSL, you came over to Gerald Farms there. You can hear now. Okay.
This is a better channel anyway, MSL.
I moved my phone a little bit, so hopefully y'all can hear better. So we'll see. I don't have that fancy stuff like Gerald Farms yet. We're just not quite there. You know, Jackie wouldn't sign anybody's autograph today. He had multiple people wanting his autograph, and he said he's just too good to do that. He wasn't going to sign nobody's autograph.
Well, I didn't have it scheduled in.
It wasn't on the itinerary.
It wasn't on the itinerary for today.
He even forgot his Sharpie. Couldn't even sign nothing. I signed, let's see here, 2 babies and the back of one woman's head.
You wouldn't sign that paper at the international booth I asked you to sign. That guy wanted your signature.
Well, that was too much money, Jackie. Your hopes was too high. You got to go back to the LS booth.
Get the Yanmar or something.
That's right. We need to look into Chinese models. Mahindra, we're coming for you.
I would be happy with any of them. I'd run a LS, a Mahindra, what's the new ones?
The Yanmar, the
Yanmar,
Branson.
Branson. It wasn't
They all
bad.
look good, and I think half of them's probably made in the same factory.
Some of them's very nice looking tractors.
Yeah, the Mahindra you got in was a really nice tractor. I got to sit in one of the new M8 Kubotas, and even though I probably won't be purchasing any more Kubota tractors, it's an extremely nice tractor. I hate that we won't see one on the farm one day. I think that's
Hey,
a
Monty,
shame that we're not going to see one on the farm, but it is an extremely nice tractor. Really, really comfortable. I thought that was pretty neat. I couldn't believe some of the displays these companies put on. The John Deere booth was just absolutely huge. To me, it was just surprising the work that goes in to building one of these shows. I mean, they put up grain bins, they've got towers and tractor trailers, and I mean, you might know, but probably what, a week or so, 2 weeks of moving equipment in?
It's got to, the way it's so organized and set up to a T, it's almost like it's got to be a system of how they come in there.
and and I bet it would take several weeks for them to take all that stuff down and haul all that equipment out.
Yeah.
I could help them with at least one tractor if they would leave one.
If you wouldn't have drove the Honda in the truck, I'm sure they would put one on your trailer. I tried to get you to buy that Dodge with the farm all on the back of it already.
I think I seen one of my loyal subscribers in your channel. Hold on. I gotta check. Mr. Monty is on your live and ain't even on mine. Monty, you was my first guest on my live stream the week before last. You on Brian's channel.
I told you I was
And
going to steal your thunder.
And the audio ain't no good on yours, and nothing.
But hopefully they said the audio was better. I saw that pop up, that the sound was better.
Rocky Ron wants to know why you don't like Kubotas anymore.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like Kubotas. Kubota does not like me. They flat out said they wouldn't sell me another tractor, that they couldn't please me. So apparently they just don't build enough quality stuff to please this guy. I don't know. That's their loss, not mine. I've spent hundreds of thousands with them, so again, that's their loss. But I'm a loyal orange guy. They're just not loyal to this farmer.
I spent $200 at the junkyard this year. You know they hate it if I quit going.
The junkyard or
Get
Kubota?
No, the junkyard, get scrap metal, the build stuff.
Jackie, why don't you just build a cab for your tractor? Scrap car, get the AC units off of it.
Now, Jackie, you know your channel's going to be infected. I'm not going to like you anymore because you
I
associate
got
with Brian
Brian
on your
on.
live stream.
Yeah, I'll delete it as soon as I take it, as soon as we get finished.
Clint's coming this way with the truck to pick up your tractor.
Okay.
Clint, come on, I'll sign the papers for him. I got his signature down pat. He don't know it, but I stole his autograph even though he didn't want to give it.
I got some good autographs. Some of them might have good credit. John Deere it is. Get it off a combine.
So somebody asked how big it was. So just the research farm is 650 acres.
Okay, and the 650 acre research farm that he's talking about, so they do field demonstrations. Unfortunately today, most of them were canceled except for the tillage, but they do peanut picking, cotton harvest, hay operation, and tillage for demos. And that was one of the big reasons I kind of wanted to go, so I couldn't put that as a highlight. There were a few implements that I wanted to see in the field, and unfortunately I didn't. Next year, we're probably going to make a little better plans, try to stay for 3 days.
Have a good night, MSL logging.
MSL, take care, man. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. So MSL is right above me. He's up in the Blue Ridge Mountains there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was taking care of yours. So
I'm glad you can read the comments.
I keep watching them for you.
Ben, thank you for that compliment, sir. I really appreciate it. I think you do a great job as well, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll be honest. I follow a lot of channels. Jackie may not get as much time to watch as me, but sitting in the tractor, that's about all I got time for. And I'll turn on the iPad, and I tell you, the YouTube farming community in itself, I don't think I've seen a bad farmer out there yet that wants to show what we do and show America and show the world what we do and to educate and learn. I think that's one of the biggest things that all three of us and other guys can do is to help educate the public in where their food comes from, how it's made, how it's picked, how it's processed. And the more we can all show of that, I think the better off the country will be as a whole. Especially with these things like the Incredible Burger or the Impossible Burger, milk from nuts. I never knew you could milk a nut, but there's things like that we got to change, especially as the farming community. We got to stand together. We can't have imposterous food being called what it's not. If you want almond milk, call it almond drink because it's not milk. You can't milk a nut. If you want some impossible beef, call it ground up veggies and soybeans and a bunch of crap put together, not beef. It's not what it is. And that's what us guys really, red pill, blue pill, whatever pill you want to swallow. The whole country's got to swallow the fact that farming is what upholds us. And if we don't eat, then we're not here in existence. And so we're a big part of being, I think, of everything. And these guys may have some input or whatnot on my statement on that, but with us doing what we do, all of us, the only way that people will know, because the news media or the TV's not going to show them where their food actually comes from, the care that goes into it. They're just going to show the bad, and we got to be the good, and no ugly in it. So.
Oh, let me catch up on him. Ted said he enjoys showing his mess ups. We all have mess ups.
Yeah. I enjoy watching your screw ups, Ted.
Scott said milk and nut, really? Yeah, Mr. Ben said, well said.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, how do you milk a nut?
Well, you know, what's funny is we got to the peanut field last night. Brian asked me that, and just excuse my French, but I'm gonna say, well, show me the tit on it, and I'll figure out how to milk it.
I just didn't know if we had almond milk, if they could make me some peanut milk instead of peanut butter.
Yeah.
But I guess we're all nuts sitting here
Yeah.
doing this stuff. But it's fun, guys. It really is. The best thing that I could say that's come out of any of this for me is the relationships that I'm building right here. You know, even to some of my subscribers like Gordon Bright coming down, helping me on the farm. You just can't get that anywhere else. Never in my life would I think that my little channel's doing what it's doing, and that people would reach out to want to help or offer advice. I just it's great. So
It is amazing. I mean, I never would imagine that we would meet people like, let alone we're in another state. Been to 2 YouTubers' house on the way to here, staying with one and getting to meet other ones at the show, and even the people that's not YouTubers. It's just a lot of goods come out of YouTube for me.
Yeah.
That's why I started anything ag.
yeah, if
group.
guys, if any of y'all are on Facebook, Jackie started a group. It's called Anything Ag. It's just there to post pictures, share stories, ask questions. Go over and join it. I believe it's a closed group, but I think you can still find it on Facebook. Pretty cool, pretty cool little group. In just a few days, I think you started last week, we're up to 80 members in the Anything Ag group. And what a great start in just a week's time to have 80 people that want to join in the ag community. So
I just like the feeling like I said, I put a little comment on there, that feeling that I get on Sunday nights, just sitting, even though I'm by myself most Sunday nights, it don't feel like it. It feels like I'm hanging with a group of friends and that I've known. It feels like it could be my whole life. It's just unreal. So I wanted to continue that. That's why I went to the Facebook side and to get help. If the group continues to grow and we have questions,
hey, Spradlin.
a lot of guys have answers that we might need, I might need, or you might need one
Hey,
day.
Spradlin, you can just bring that 240 Volvo on down to York, South Carolina. Whenever you want to truck it down, I got some land I'll clear with it and try to get it sold for you. My front yard is an excellent sales place when the stuff's there. So just, if you want to bring it, don't hesitate. I'll help you. I'm just putting that out there, okay? So anyways.
But I do appreciate all of y'all supporting us and
Yeah,
Here-
from all the
here
new
at Telephone.
subscribers to
Right.
the original ones. Rowdy, I'm tiny. I'm between two big old giants here.
looks like he needs to eat, don't it?
Yeah, man, these guys dwarf me.
Got to
Oh
come in.
gosh, we're about to get shot, guys. Look, if I get shot here on this live stream, y'all know where I'm at, right? I'm the thorn between two roses.
Yeah.
Why am I not the rose between two thorns? I mean, I'm red. They're the ones that ain't red.
But
Hey, Miss Elite
Scott
Earthworks.
said for you to speak up.
Well,
to me.
and I was just fixing to say I need to give him a
Hey, Miss E.
Spradlin Excavation a shout out for subscribing to me and Farming for Fun and Profit earlier today. As I said earlier, we are a young channel with only 2 weeks now, so I appreciate those subscribing. But I want to go back to the size of the expo just for y'all watching. There's 1,200 exhibitors and over 300 seminars that they give on all the live demos. But, even for the wives, there's something to do. My wife went today and she stayed in the cooking booth all day long for...
Yeah, in fact, you were
Free-
ready.
free
Tony
food
was
all
ready
day.
to go home, and his wife said, "Nope, I'm watching this cooking demo."
She was still at the food demo, so there's plenty for all the family to do. There were kids' games and everything there.
Somebody hears the sirens coming for you.
Yeah, there's a fire station about...
Oh gosh,
300.
Spradlin, now you're killing me. You'll swap for the Massey. Can we just I'll be done with hay in about a couple weeks, and then we could swap. You can use it while hay season isn't in over the winter. We'll just trade for a week or two. Come to Minnesota. That would be cool, Jackie.
Maybe one day I can do more traveling because I really enjoy going and meeting them.
Yeah.
And I think y'all have seen that what little bit
Oh, yeah.
short as I've been doing YouTube, that I'm not afraid to hit the road. I mean, I'll actually come to a lot more of y'all's places if I'm invited, you know. But it's got to be, I can't drive clean across the country.
You can. You just got to get the wife to take off work, and then y'all take a vacation.
I could do we could take like a month
Oh,
and
gosh.
do
You better get your son to feed the cows in.
do a trip. Yeah, we could do, you know, like make a circuit or something,
Yeah.
and line up stops on the way. That we need. Y'all going with me?
Look real quick, see who all we got in here real quick. Says we got 13 watching, 8 thumbs ups. Josh, hey Ralph,
Hey Ralph,
how's it going, buddy?
So how do y'all do all the blue wrenches?
I don't know.
So your blue wrench is if you wanted to.
No, don't you be changing nothing on my channel.
Like you can click here,
Right.
and I'd have to do it off of his
Yeah.
phone, but under these it'll say add moderator or don't,
Okay.
whatnot.
Do not trust Brian.
I give out wrenches just because I know I'm gonna be broke down in the field, and maybe one of y'all will help me one day. So,
How do I get that off? 'Cause I don't want to hit
see,
block on that.
Monty used vacation just to meet you.
How do I get that off? No,
Just hit that.
okay. I didn't want to block somebody by accident.
We were about to block Mark, is who we were.
By accident, Mark. It wouldn't have been on purpose.
Logan, how's it going, man? I saw you post the other night. It's good to see you posting. I hadn't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Start a GoFundMe page for Jackie Farm Tour.
It's on the bottom. All y'all got to do is click that little money symbol, and y'all send him money, and then he gets it from YouTube, and he'll come see you. Just donate enough to pay for the whole plane ticket.
Don't block
No, he
Missy
said he
Lee.
didn't. He said he didn't fly.
Ralph, you have got to call me. When you really are in my area, sir, we'll get up and have dinner. Just shoot me a message on Facebook through Facebook Messenger, or my phone number's on Facebook, and call me when you're gonna be, you know, an hour out, something like that, or a day you know you're gonna be around. And man, we'll sit down and have dinner. Not a problem. Would love to live stream with you, bud.
He's back.
I'm not as fast as you though. I'll say that on the hollering everybody else.
No, Miss Elite, he wasn't gonna block nobody on his channel.
Yeah, I was just
He's
gonna
over
block
here-
Jackie's people.
He's over here on my page and gonna block people.
We got 2 live, just for anybody new coming in, we got 2 live streams going. So Gerald Farms has got his phone going, and I got my phone going. And we just got back from the Sunbelt Ag Expo in Moultrie, Georgia. We're in what, Blackshear, Georgia. And there's nothing here but peanuts and pine trees and a few blueberries. Tons of blueberries. But otherwise, it's a beautiful place.
That was a big blueberry orchard. Would you call it
I
orchard?
just-
This
No.
morning that we,
Yeah.
that we
Yeah, I
passed.
couldn't believe the size of all.
Yeah.
I mean, blueberries for days. And then on the way home, I wasn't asleep, so I saw all the cabbage plants.
Yep.
Cabbage for days. I will say, from here going into Moultrie is about a 2-hour drive.
Hey, Cotton Top.
And you see a lot of stuff. Hey, Cotton Top, how's it going, man? Let's see here. Such a stud. I doubt that. You can come on in and join us. He's got on the cave. That's the farmer right there.
Yeah.
The cart driver.
Here, I'll let you have my seat. Uh-huh. You can tell who you are.
Yeah. Come on now, step in and tell us who you are.
I don't speak.
Well, if y'all can see, and we got to tour these guys farming last night. So both his sons farm peanuts, cotton, and pecans, or pecans as they call them here. But I got to see him in action last night. Now he usually drives the dump buggy for the peanuts, and then the older son, he was driving the actual combine, the peanut combine itself. But these guys, they were very hospitable to us in the field last night, and it really was fun to go out there and watch them drive that green John Deere tractor around. I may not be a big John Deere man, but
They got some big knives.
that's a nice tractor. Yeah, they got some big, nice John Deere tractors. They do.
Do I know about the drone?
Well,
yet.
not yet. Yeah, yeah.
That's the teaser, so we'll leave that for the next day.
Let's see
Josh.
here. That's Jasmine's Entertaining. How's it going? Josh. Bad year on. Sorry, I don't mean to reach across this thing. Okay, Josh. Are you out on the boat tonight, Josh? Josh is a lobster fisherman in Maine.
You want a KMC hat, Scott? We've got
That's what-
we've got a couple surprises coming up for you. Possibly this Sunday I'll announce it, but I want to get some stuff put together on it first. But we got a couple of nice giveaways coming on my channel here, so
Oh.
hang around.
I was looking at that same KMC hat. That's a pretty snazzy hat, but I could not talk them into giving me one. I just had a rough time getting anybody to give me anything today, except for conversation.
I got 2 more now.
Yeah, see, these guys, they know how to strut their stuff and get free gear. I hadn't figured that one out yet. I should have hung out with them.
Hey, Monty, I see you come back home. Come back home, buddy. Don't be over there on that Trader's channel.
Guys, I got on mine 17 watching, 10 thumbs up. If y'all don't mind, pound that thumb up and help us get the algorithms out there, let people know we're live streaming.
Hey, Back Farms.
Kubota has the word out on me. They do. Ted, I've been blacklisted, Thumbs, the way I feel about it. I mean, I tried to call about an M7 when I bought my Massey, and the last dealership I talked to said that the sales rep said they couldn't sell me a tractor, that they couldn't service me. So I took that as they couldn't please me. And
What was the new, the M8?
yeah, that M8, that thing was nice.
I got to see the M8 pulling a huge disc today. And y'all, that thing's quiet. You could actually hear the disc cutting the ground over the tractor running. I got some footage of it. It was unreal. I never would imagine you could have heard the disc cutting the ground louder than the motor.
That new Cummins is nice. That's a versatile built machine from another YouTuber, and Kubota now has finally come out with us, but we kind of knew about it before Kubota had came out with it. But it's a nice tractor, but it's a shame I probably won't never get to drive one unless, I don't know, something random happens. So, yes, Bradley, that M8, I mean, the seat was comfortable. It really was a nice tractor. I will definitely give it props to Kubota and Versatile. They put together what looks to be a really nice unit. We'll just have to see.
Is mine buffering anybody? Is anybody having any trouble with my stream? Just wanted to make sure that nothing ain't going too bad.
I'm gonna try to catch Ralph here. You hit the Powerball, Ralph?
Oh, he's saying hit the Powerball and you can get that M8.
Oh,
That's what I would have to do, definitely.
I need more than the Powerball. I'm gonna need the multi-millions.
Messick's did a cool video on the M8.
Yeah, that's Messick's. They're one of my favorite channels to watch as far as Kubota, New Holland knowledge. Neil there puts on some really good videos, and I actually spoke with Neil on the phone about the issues I was having, and being so far away, there wasn't much he could do but console me, and he wished that things were different for me in my area.
Have a good week, Ben. I appreciate you coming in, buddy.
Ben, take care, sir. Well, guys, I'm going to end my live stream. I don't know if Jackie wants to keep going or not,
No,
but I've been going about, looks like 20-something minutes there, and I'm going to get ready for bed. We've got about a 6.5, close to 7-hour drive home tomorrow, something like that. And so, hey, it was number for number, but I'm dropping off steadily because I'm saying bye.
That's because you lost video.
Me?
That's what Rowdy 8 says.
Uh-oh, we've lost video. Well, I'm ending mine, guys, if you're there, and if not, so be it, but we'll see you on the next go-round. Thanks for watching.
Good night, Monty.
All right,
Night,
guys.
everybody.
Monty's checking out.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate all y'all coming in, supporting us here on Gerald Farms. Uh-oh, hold on. Redhead Rambler, take 2.
Got
The
you a
cotton
$5
harvest
super chat.
interesting. Seen a lot of cotton left in the field behind. There-
So
No, it looks a lot like more cotton than it is because once it goes through the machine opens the cotton up and it like fluffs it out. If you actually get in the field and walk behind it, there's not a lot left. I might try to make a update video on that because I've had several
I asked
people
the
ask.
same exact question today, guys, because I'm not real familiar with the cotton picking, and I asked why do the pickers leave so much in the field. That was an exact same question I had.
But I might try to do an update on that. And thank you so much, Redhead, for the super chat. We sure do appreciate it.
Now awesome, yeah.
And back,
There's
yeah,
$5 towards your Minnesota trip right there.
it's about to happen. I sure appreciate it, guys. Y'all have
Logan, Scott, Mark, Steve, Spradlin, Rowdy, y'all all have a good evening. Monty,
Y'all have a good
everybody,
one.
thanks for watching, guys. Come on, Jackie, end it.